for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Golden State Warriors. Here we go. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Parker. Then it's G. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Mullen with the defensive effort.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Curry. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing. Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And Ginobili, here we go. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Thompson looking for an opening. Duncan against Curry. 6 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. But they recover it. And a miss there on the triple. Parker against Thompson. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Out. The pass to Leonard. Over Mullen. And it's Leonard missing. Ginobili against Thompson. Pass to Curry. Parker with the steal. It's tipped.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Here's Mullen. Golden State moving the ball around. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. In the corner, it's Ginobili. A floater. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Thompson. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Leonard hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Curry passes to Barry. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Chamberlain kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Poked away. Stolen by Ginobili. Inside. Curry with the steal. Outside Mullen. Thompson outside. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard, that's for 2. The Spurs rebound. Duncan. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Mullen passes to Curry. Dishes it to Chamberlain. Back to Curry. Trying to get open is Thompson. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Chamberlain.
Boy, Steph Curry balances that perimeter game with the ability to get to the cup. This guy is tough to guard on the drive.
Now here's Ginobili. Passes it to Duncan. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Duncan trying to break loose. Duncan, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Outside Mullen. Thompson outside. Back to Mullen. Barry. Clock at 4. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block. And he recovers it. Thompson with the bucket. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 3. Here's Parker. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside Mullen. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Now here's Parker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Leonard, the pass to Parker. Back to Leonard. San Antonio again missing.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Here's Barry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barry's got his second basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green, he's checked in for G. Here's Duncan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Curry. There's the pass to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Mullen with the 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Parker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Some changes for Golden State. Durant's checked in for Mullen. Richmond comes in for Thompson. Hardaway is subbed in for Curry. And San Antonio also making a switch. Gervin's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. He gets it in there.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Hardaway. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Parker against Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to draw the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. And Tony Parker drops them both.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And the Warriors lead by 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Duncan trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's Gervin. Duncan dishes to Parker. Shot clock at 6. From deep.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Tim Duncan.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Parker passes to Gervin. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Gervin. Warriors leading by 5 to the middle. Here's KD.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
And San Antonio has possession. Outside, Green. Pass to Robinson. Down low. Here's Duncan, and the Spurs scoring again.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Hardaway finds Durant. Back to Hardaway. For 3, Richmond. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Hardaway up top, by Gervin, and that one is good. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Gervin outside. Parker against Hardaway. Duncan. Second chance shot. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Richmond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Green kicks to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. Passes it to Parker. Shot from the wing. Buries the jump shot.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Hardaway passes to KD. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Kevin Durant is so crafty. He is outstanding at forcing the issue and drawing fouls.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And he sinks the second.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
Now here's Gervin. Feeds it to Robinson. He's off on that one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Outside Hardaway. Here's KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For San Antonio, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The free throw drops for Elliott. And the Warriors making a change here. And both free throws good for Elliott. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hardaway. Duncan with the block. Defended by Durant. Kicks it to Gervin. Hardaway with the steal. To the inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Hardaway. And it's 7 points for KD. Gervin outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead. By 8, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Elliott. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Gervin. Here's Gervin following the basket by Draymond Green. Duncan outside. To the paint. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Floyd. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gervin against Hardaway. It's a mark. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Green. Left side, Durant. 5 on the clock to the inside. Floyd. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Here is Elliott. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. The shot by Floyd, no good. Pass to Gervin. Fires from the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Hardaway. Duncan with the block. Elliott against Hardaway. Durant with the steal. Here's Floyd. The pass to Hardaway. KD looking around. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Elliott. Over to the left wing. Here's Duncan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 7. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Chamberlain kicks to Davis. Pass to Barry. He dishes it to Mullen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Davis. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Outside Leonard. The dish to Duncan.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
She's checked in for San Antonio. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Duncan, the pass to Leonard. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive secret.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Bowen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Yes, that goes in.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard. Doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
Ginobili against Davis. Back to Mullen. No one near him. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Leonard finds Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. Here's Duncan. The 15-footer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Duncan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio. Davis dishes to Mullen. Now the pass to Thompson. Pass to Chamberlain. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Chamberlain got 4 this quarter.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Ginobili. Now the feed to Duncan. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Stephen Curry's checked in for Baron Davis. And San Antonio also making a switch. Parker's checked in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry against Parker. Inside, here's Barry, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Spurs have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he knocks down the first one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And the Spurs making a change here. Green's checked in. And Parker drops them both. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Outside Mullen. Passes it to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Spurs trail by 8. Right side Leonard. Over Mullen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Leonard's gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks down the jumper. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, Thompson is so great at sprinting up the floor, exceptional at getting to the right spot.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bowen. From the stripe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 8 points for Parker.
And the defense making its presence felt, but Parker just too creative when he gets down low.
Parker against Curry. And the pass to Thompson. Offline with his three.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And here's Leonard from three. Drills it from outside. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
Now here's Curry. Back to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Bowen. He kicks it to Green. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. And they'll keep possession. And the basket is good. Warriors leading by 5. That's tipped. Outside Curry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Some changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Mullen. And it's Richmond in for Klay Thompson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker kicks to Green for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry on the wing. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, the wonderful touch and creative finishing abilities, the amount of English Steph Curry can finish shots with, just incredible.
Passes to Green. Now here's Parker. And Leonard has it in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Kicks it to Green. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Spurs making a switch here. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Short passes to Chamberlain over Parker. Chamberlain's shot is off. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Robinson, that's good.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Curry against Parker. Robinson with the block, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Parker. 8 points for him. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Green against Richmond. Over Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Leonard. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Short sinks the three-pointer. Short's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They grab their own miss. Here's Gervin. They shoot again. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Curry deciding where to go with it. Good work defensively by Gervin.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Well, for Golden State, Kenny?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, those second-chance points are huge, and they only came because...
And now with the second half about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Klay Thompson is out there with Curry. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Thurman in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Ginobili's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Fires top of the key. Curry, good. Curry's got 6 points. San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside. Here's Leonard, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists in the game. Thompson against Ginobili. Outside Curry. Top of the key. And yep, and it drops it rolling around the rim. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Knocked loose. Mullen with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Puts it up from 15. Mullen's shot is off.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Pulls it from 20. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Ginobili. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. With Ginobili, Barry's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Ginobili. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Barry. On the wing, Thompson. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Thompson with it, picked up by Ginobili. On the wing, the shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The lead is 2.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Timeout called the Warriors. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 4. 5 to shoot. Duncan with the block.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Ginobili. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chamberlain got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Barry the pass to Curry. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Duncan. Dishes it to Parker. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Parker's got 13.
While Parker does not take many threes, when he does, you just have a feeling it's going in.
To halt the run, it's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Barry.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Parker finds Ginobili. Down low, Duncan. On the dunk by Duncan.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Parker against Curry. Ginobili outside. The pass to Duncan. From downtown, they get it back. He feeds it to Robinson. Chamberlain with the block. Warriors trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they pick up 2.
That's a shot any team in the NBA is going to have trouble preventing. Steph Curry's jump shot is simply at another level.
Pass to Robinson. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Timeout called the Warriors. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
The Spurs making a switch here. Elliott's checked in. And so here is Golden State. 7-point differential. Here's Davis. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocks it loose. And so here is Golden State. Here's Floyd, covered by Elliott. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Parker with it. He's got 13. Defended by Durant. Here's Duncan. Second chance effort. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Pass to Barry. Back to Davis. They get a hand on it. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And finished off by Robinson. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
KD on the wing. 7 points in the game. And the 3 ball is good. KD's got 10 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Double team on Parker. Pass to Elliott. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Floyd. Davis in the corner. Over Robinson. It's rebounded by David Robinson. San Antonio leading by 6. He's guarded by Davis. Got a piece of it. And there's the pass to Duncan. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Loads it up for Davis. Parker left side. Parker double team. Duncan outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Elliott passes to Robinson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
He misses the free throw, and the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Chamberlain, and it's Richmond in for Davis. San Antonio also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Duncan, and Gerben subbed in for Parker. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Barry. Floats one up. Rebound San Antonio.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Elliott passes to Gerben. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. To the wing on the left. Fires from the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Floyd's got 4 points in the quarter. San Antonio leading by 7. Gerben passes to Robinson. Over Green. Robinson misses. And the Warriors with possession here. All going up court. Richmond no good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bobble that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
To the middle. By Green. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Floyd. He's got 8. Up top, Durant. Covered by Elliott. Gerben with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. 2 points, that one goes. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Passes it to Ford. Richmond for 3. Unable to get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Floyd. On the wing, Green. Richmond outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. With the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Robinson passes to Elliott. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Here's Gervin. No good on the triple. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 11. Durant, the pass to Ford. Over Gervin. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for San Antonio, they've got G. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robinson. Then there's Gervin, and it's Green in at the 2 guard. The pass to Barry. Curry on the wing. Kept alive. Thurman. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And he's able to get it back. They get it back. And the dunk by Robinson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Mullen's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Warriors trail by 13. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Leonard, the pass to Robinson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Tipped away. Leonard inside, guarded by Hardaway. It's Ginobili outside. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Barry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, Rick Barry puts pressure on an opponent any way he can. And one of the easiest ways to do that is on the break. He was ready for that one. Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Hardaway. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Tony Parker's checked in for Danny Green. And that one falls for Ginobili. Warriors trail by 16. Right side Curry. Pass to Thompson. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Curry against Parker. Outside for Robinson.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Gervin. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low, it's stolen by Mullen. Here's Curry. Finished off the break.
Boy, his hustle and his acceleration makes Steph Curry such an excellent open floor player. This guy has the ability to finish on the break time and time again.
Ginobili, that's good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 16-point game, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Chamberlain. Thompson finds Curry. Outside Mullen. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with it. Picked up by Ginobili. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. 14 points for Steph Curry.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Ginobili looking around. Here's the floater. Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got 20.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Outside Mullen to the paint. Here's Barry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Chamberlain gets it to go. San Antonio leading by 14. Ginobili outside. Shoots over Chamberlain. Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got 9 points in the quarter.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Back to Thompson. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. Parker against Curry. Shot, high post. They get it again. Warriors trail by 14. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, the ability to pull the trigger so quickly. Steph Curry doesn't even appear to set himself. If it's a clean catch, he's getting that shot off.
Parker, right side Robinson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Curry dishes to Mullen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's sent back by Leonard. Parker passes to Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Mullen. Passes it to Barry. Curry against Parker. Goes up from the top of the key. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio leading by 16. Leonard with the bucket.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Leonard against Mullen. Thompson in the corner. Lock at 6. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Parker looking around. Here's Ginobili. The shot off that time. Good D by Thompson.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Barry the pass to Curry. Thompson against Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. Chamberlain with the basket.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Parker outside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. And so when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level. But I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 18. Thompson outside. Pass to Thurman. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to KD. Off target from three-point range.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
2 shots.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. Mullins checked in for Kevin Durant. He's perfect from the line this time. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Shot from the top of the key. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's deflected. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Curry. Spurs leading by 17. Knocked away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. Thompson with the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Ginobili. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 17 points for Ginobili.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Mullen kicks to Chamberlain. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
When a player is in his range, as soon as he steps across the half-court line, that's almost impossible to check. Welcome, Mr. Curry, to the three-party.
Gervin's checked in for San Antonio. There's 1:17 left in the game. Ginobili outside. Here's Robinson. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Parker against Curry. Parker kicks to Robinson. The pass to Gervin. 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. There's Parker with the 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Robinson dishes to Gervin. Parker against Thompson. It's Parker with the drive. Chamberlain with the block. Outside Curry. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
All right, guys, the miraculous Cinderella story continues for the Spurs. They get it done with a decisive victory, 112-96. They obviously cover the 2.5 and the under total points. That is 208 total. Going to the box for player props. Steph Curry with 19, the first one I see. What do you have? Over under of 17.5. So over for Steph is a winner. Everyone else under, I believe. Rick Barry, 10 is an under. Chamberlain, 10, under. Durant, 10, under. And Mullen, 5, under. So the unders all hit there. Let's check out the Spurs. Timmy Duncan was over his 20.5. David Robinson over his 17.5. Ginobili not in the list. Kawhi with 17. Kawhi Leonard over for Kawhi, 14.5. Tony Parker with 15. He needed to get to 19, so that's an under. Iceman Gervin with just 10 tonight. That is an under for the Iceman. And I believe that is it. I'll update the sheet, guys. It's a nice, long, fun day filled with some live sports. Tomorrow night will be the finale of the bracket. We'll have the Lake Show against the Spurs in the finals. I'll update the brackets as well. I think we might have officially a winner. Maybe not. I think some people need the Lakers to win in order to move up. So we will see. I'll update the sheet as well. The current bankrolls. And that's it. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Signing out from Lee Sports. We'll see ya.